Hi, everybody. I know everybody's going to be delayed coming in. I'm about to share this link with some of my friends that I could not get on Twitch because I'm having issues with it. So just give me a second. I'm posting it. And okay, so I posted this on my Twitter feed. So if you get it, if you wouldn't mind sharing it, I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. I just want to let anybody know who's actually on or about to come on this channel. I do have 2 dogs that sometimes make noise, and my laptop is acting up a little bit. So if you hear a loud noise, it's my laptop. Hopefully it won't crash. I actually looked it up, and I have a warranty until, I think, November because it's a newer laptop. So I'm hoping that it'll just Wednesday. I'm hoping that it'll be okay. I've had it off for like an hour and a half, and I've rarely used it today, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So I'm just sharing it on my Twitter and my Facebook page. So hopefully people will see it, and maybe some people will show up. Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi, Solitaire. Hi, Afra. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. This is just a video log, just to answer any questions regarding mediumship, paranormal activity. And if we get enough people in the chat, I will pull 1 card, but I'm not going to be doing large readings. If you want a private reading, you can contact me on my email address. Hi, Afra. Nice to meet you. Just so you know, I don't do huge readings on my channel. I did actually just post 2 pick-a-card readings. If you're interested in those, they're up on my channel. I am working on doing readings for each of the signs for this month. But if you want a private reading, more than 1 card, you're going to have to email me, and I can give you the information. It's really inexpensive donation. Yeah, I'll pick a card. Let's get more people in here, and then I'll pick a card. You're welcome. Anytime. I've been pretty good. More movement in the corner of your eyes. Oh, dark shadows. Are you having activity at your house or just in general with you, Solitaire? Don't mind the pitter-patter of noise behind me. I have 2 dogs, so if I tell you, hold on a minute, I might have to let one of them out to go to the bathroom, but at least you have a better background this time than last time. Oh, my Lord, 1:32 a.m. Wow, where are you? It's only 7:30 here. Don't mind my pug. He's right behind me. Come on, pugs. Come here, bud. I have 2 dogs. They're my children because I don't have children. So he's just anxious because he's just anxious. He likes to be on my lap. Come here, Bubba. Come on, you want to come up? I will give it a few more minutes, Afra, and I don't want to keep you up too late. Give it a few more minutes and see if anybody else shows up. And then what I'll do is I'll pull a card for people. Yeah, you know what? Some people, especially sensitive, sometimes we attract that energy and activity and entities and spirits. I know I do. However, that's why my house is pretty much cleansed. I have sage, essential oils. Come here, pugs. Come on. I have sage and essential oils. I smudge all the time. Come here, pugs. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to let him out, and then I'll come right back and pull some cards for you all. Just give me a second. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here, Linda. Come here. There you go, guys. On deck. There you go. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that. The dogs are good now, so I'm good to go. Thank you. I actually got it done blue probably about a month and a half ago, but the girl did it really light, like turquoise, almost like a Smurf. And so my friend redid it, but now it's starting to grow out. So that's why I have my hair up. You use incense? I do too. Hi, Adam. Nice to meet you. I'm going to wait for a few more people to show up, and then I'll pull cards for each one of you. My pug doesn't know who I'm talking to. He keeps running in here thinking my roommate's here. Come on, baby. Sit. Sit down. You want to come up? Come on. Come here. All right, so let's see what we got here. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to rearrange my... Come here, boo. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come sit. Come on. Come here. Come here. My dog keeps staring at me. So, all right. So let me get a deck out. Pugsley is really cute, but he, for some reason tonight, I put the bed right next to me. He's very anxious. I think his stomach's been bothering him. Maybe he has a little indigestion. So he's like very clingy. I apologize, but normally they're pretty good. Normally they're pretty good when I'm doing, but you know, the minute you go live. Hi, Raghav. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. So we have 3 people here. Afra, I'll pull 1 card for you for the month. And then Solitaire, I'll pull 1 card for you for the month. Adam, I'm sorry, Raghav, would you like me to pull a card for you? Adam, too, just let me know, and I'll pull you guys after them. I'm actually using the Dragon Fae card, the deck, Dragon Fae. Now, I'm not tarot taught, just so you know. I'm a medium, and I just read the symbolism from Spirit on the cards. So I just want to share that information because not a lot of people understand that. You're welcome. A lot of people don't understand I'm not tarot taught. You know, a lot of people, I'm not judging anybody that reads tarot. However, I personally don't like doing tarot because it's generalized and the same cards for the same meanings. And so Spirit guides me on what your reading should be and what the symbolism in the cards are. And I don't necessarily need the cards to do the reading. However, I do them so that I could show you the visualization of the deck so the client or the customer knows what it means. It's always when you go live. It's been quiet here for hours. I tried to go on a different streaming service, but it didn't work, Twitch. So now I'm sitting here and they're very quiet. And now that I'm here and I put the blinds down, they're still barking. So I apologize, but that's part of having children. All right. So Afra, let's see. What do we have for Afra for the month coming up? What does Spirit want them to know? So let's see what we have for you. Come here, Pugga Pugga. Also, too, just so you know, I don't know if any of you are aware of this. If you follow my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you go and hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be putting more live content on here. And I'm going to be setting up, I set up a Twitch account too, if you want to follow me there. It's parlay_de_spirit. However, like I said, I'm having some technical difficulties having it show me. You could hear me, but you can't see me. So my roommate's more of an IT guru than me, so he's not here right now, but I'll have him help me and figure it out. But so let's pull a card for you, Afra. Let's see what we have. Thank you, Afra. I appreciate it. So I want to show you, Afra, the card that I picked for you for the month coming up. And just so you know, my readings aren't time sensitive. So if they show me times, I will give you that information. However, they can go out within a year to 2 years. But I pulled it and asked Spirit to guide me for the month of July for you. So this is what is called the Sovereign card, okay? This beautiful spirit is walking through the forest. You can tell she has wings and she's very full of love and light, okay? So what this card is telling me is for you that you have to be a little more, how do I say this? You have to be a little more forgiving of yourself. You need to not be so hard on yourself about things that you're doing that maybe you feel like you're not doing good enough. So what I need you to do is just to pull back sometimes, because I do the same thing. Like today, I've been stressing out about things around here in the house, even though really we're allowed to do things for ourselves. I have a really hard time doing that for myself. And so what Spirit's telling you is to take the light within you and actually do something for yourself and forgive yourself and not be so hard and critical on yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit down, like when you start to feel really overwhelmed and you start to get really critical of yourself, just step back and just take a breath and just realize that everything will work out the way it's meant to, and that you are able to do things for yourself without feeling guilty or critical, like you're not doing enough. So like, for instance, they're showing me with the chores, okay? So I have been cleaning this room out so I have somewhere where I can help others with my readings. It took me a long time because I have arthritis, so I have flare-ups, especially in the humidity. And I felt really bad about it today. Because this is my birthday week, and I went out to lunch and I didn't do as much as I wanted to do today. So that's what they're telling me to tell you, to relay to you, to slow down and just remember we're all human, and to forgive yourself and not push too much. Things will get done. Tomorrow's another day. Life's too short. So I hope that helps you. And if you want a fuller reading, I'm actually offering a special reading to all my subscribers on YouTube. A $30 donation for a 6-card reading, and I can send it to you via email, or I'll do a 6-card reading via a video link that you get, and that's $40 donation, and the donation's going towards a camera computer fund for me so that I can do a documentary for everyone, just basically following the life of a mediumship and helping you and guiding you and mentoring you if you have sensitivities or paranormal activity. I feel like it's something that Spirit's pushing me to do. So I hope that you enjoyed that card, Afra. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, or Queen. I'll just call you Queen. Solitaire, I'm going to pull a card for you. Do you have a question for the card? Like just general, not a huge question, like life, love, what's for you in the next month, the next year, just very basic, not a detailed question. Because if Spirit wants something to come through, it'll come through. That's for you, Solitaire. And I'm going to shuffle the deck again. Don't mind Pugsley. He keeps coming over here. Come here, Bubba. Want to come on? Come here, Bubba. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. I'm Pugsley. Okay. Career. Okay, Solitary. We could do that. He just wants to say hi. Here. Say hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to Mama's channel. He's such a good boy. Oh, good. Okay, Queen. You're very, very welcome. And like I said, it's really hard sometimes to realize that we're worthy of slowing down and not being so critical. Thank you both. All right, Solitary. Let me read your scroll up. Let's see. It says career. Sometimes you're feeling okay. Okay, so more self-love. Okay, Queen. All right, so we're gonna do Solitaire. We're gonna pull a card for you. He's burping. I think he just has an upset belly. I think he just has an upset stomach. Come over here and sit. Come here. Come sit. Come sit. Sit. Sit down, boo. So I'm using the same deck, the Fae deck. It's the Fae Dragon deck, actually, Celtic Fae deck. Or Oracle Dragon Fae deck, I should say. So let me pull a card for Solitaire. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the channel and subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I'll probably be doing lives more now that I have a little area for myself. It just depends on sharing this room with a roommate. But I'm going to try to do more lives here and on Twitch once I get it fixed. Twitch is just a streaming service where you can actually, you don't have to pay. You can go and follow me there, but you can subscribe to my channel there as well. And subscribers will get more benefits of the page. I hope that makes sense. As well as I'm setting up a Patreon page too, which will go live, I think, in July. All right, so let's see what we have for Solitary. So Solitary, I asked Spirit to guide me with you in regarding to career, and you got the most beautiful Morrigan card, which is the Morrigan. This is the Strength card. So what Spirit's showing me is that you either have been struggling at work or feeling maybe kind of like I've been in the last year or so, where maybe you feel stagnant or like maybe you can take on more responsibility. Or is there another, like a promotion or something like in your mind, like, is this what I'm meant to do? Or should I try to do more? Or should I try a different career? But it's telling you to let your strength guide you. And what I see by that is I'm going to show you in my mind what they're showing me. So they're showing me you sitting in an area where you do a lot and you help a lot of people. However, your soul or your spirit or something, you feel like something's being unfulfilled. Oh, that's really cool. You're a street performer? So, like, for instance, everyone in their lives at some point or another in their jobs, whatever their job is, whether it's doing what I'm doing here or a day job, like I have an extrovert job, right? An office job, or retail, or what you do, or anything. We all have that moment in time where we question if this is our purpose, if this is our dream job, right? Like for me, I'm an introvert. I would rather do something from home and help people. However, I need to pay the bills, right? And I need to feed the dogs and myself and keep the roof over my head. So I do what I have to do. So what they're telling me is that you're questioning this, and it's saying to stay strong, that 6 to 12 months, something is going to shift. What that means is either you're going to say, you know what, this is what I want to do, and I want to continue to do it. And maybe someone reaches out to you to do it more in certain areas, like maybe parties or something. But I'm seeing also too, you're going to be very grounded about your decision and you're not going to question it. I hope that makes sense. And now there's only 2 people here. So I hope you're still here, Solitary. Good. I'm glad I was able to give you a little bit of guidance. Yeah, you know what it is? I think we do that to ourselves. I think we, like for me, right? I want to do this. I want to do this more. I want to interact with people live like this on Twitch and here. I don't have as many followers as a lot of people. So I sometimes take that internally and wonder if this is what I'm meant to do. But I feel like I'm meant to help people. So even though I only have 470 subscribers, there's another person that does readings and they're way different than me. They started the same time I did in January. And I was really beating myself over it because she has like 50,000 subscribers and I only have 470. And so I was soul searching, wondering, well, maybe this isn't my purpose, but I feel like it is my purpose. And I don't want, like, I do very real videos. I'm like, I don't do the makeup. I mean, yeah, sometimes I do makeup, or my hair is not always done and I'm not always dressed up and I don't have the fancy intros and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people say you need that for followers, but I do the same thing to myself. You're so, so welcome. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to you visiting the next time. I usually try to post ahead of time, at least a day before I do a live feed. But today I just did randomly because I couldn't get Twitch to work. So, and if you have a Twitch, yeah, go and follow me because once I can figure it out, I'm probably going to do every Friday night or Saturday night, one or the other. I'm going to do a Twitch feed at least once a week. So I look forward to seeing you there too. Yeah, no, don't. One of the things that I have done my entire life is felt very low sometimes. I think when you're a creative person and you do things that bring people joy and help them, I feel like we take things internally. So don't take it personally. Just remember that when you have those moments or those days when you're feeling that, take it hour by hour. And within a few hours, you'll feel much better. I don't know if you do meditation, but meditation really helps me. If I put the earbuds in at work, if I'm really getting annoyed with something or I feel like out of control, I'll put my earbuds in and listen to either binaural beats or some type of meditation music. Usually the chants help me, or the bowl, the bowl, what is it called? The Tibetan music. That helps me as well. So just some information for you. Yeah, guided meditation is really good. There's a Pleiadian guided 10-minute or 12-minute meditation if you look it up on YouTube, which is really good. It's one of the ones I use when I do my distance Reiki for people. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You have a great evening. I don't know if a lot of people are going to show up, but I'll hang out here for a little while. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And I really am grateful for the support of the channel. And if you have any questions or, you want to do the private reading that I talked about, feel free to email me. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. Come here, Pugs. Come here, Pugs. Come here, Bubble. Come on. Come over here. Sit down. Sit. Sit. So I don't know who the one person is still here. Who's here still? Anybody? Come here, Pugs. You all right? Okay. He's laying on the carpet out there. Anybody still here? You'll stick around? Okay. No problem. Do you have any questions for me, Solitary? If you follow my channel, you probably know a little bit about me, but I did post it on my Twitter and Facebook, but I think people on Saturday nights, they go out. I'm an introvert. I never go out on Saturday night. Very rarely do I go to the movies, but I do go to the movies sometimes. I went last week for my birthday. My birthday was Saturday, so this whole week has been a birthday week. I actually went to see Godzilla, and I'm glad I did. It's really weird. Nobody's showing up, but we'll see. We'll leave it up for a little bit. I'm going to shuffle a fairy deck, I think, while I'm sitting here. Pugga, you want to come over here? Oh, Gothic Night? Really? What do you do? Oh, yeah. I thought Godzilla was very good. The special effects were amazing. I was very surprised, but I've always liked Godzilla, even the cheesy Godzilla I'll watch on TV just because I watched it as a kid. Gothic Nights sound fun. I used to be very goth, but you know what I think it is? I think we're all still goth at heart. I think you're always a goth, even if you don't dress it, because for me, when I moved here, I had to take my eyebrow ring out and fix my hair color and stuff, so. Wow, that sounds like fun. Where are you out of? Are you in the United States or are you outside of the United States? I keep throwing cards all over the floor. That sounds like a lot of fun. I thought somebody pulled in my driveway, but just me hearing things. Oh, you're in the UK. Nice, nice, nice. From 8 to 12. That's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, here in the French Quarter in New Orleans, everybody talks about it, the tourists and stuff. And, you know, I used to go a little bit, but it's high crime now. So for me by myself, it's really not worth it. So I just stay in. Oh, I don't like crowded either. That's why I know the city is crowded as hell. And especially around Halloween time, which is when I used to go. It used to be really mellow many years ago when I first moved here, but now it's just really, really high crime, pickpockets and stuff. And if you're a woman and you know that you're drinking and you're walking around, it's very dangerous. So I just I'm like, I'm all right staying home. New Orleans is nice to visit. It really is. If you're with a group of people, if you're not by yourself, but when you're by yourself, you have to be very cautious. It's like any city. It's just like New York or any major city. We have higher crime. It's anywhere. New York is the same way. I lived in Connecticut for all my life, except for the last 10 years. So New York that you see on all the movies and stuff, it's high crime as well, Times Square and stuff. But I go with groups. I used to go with groups all the time. We'd take the subway and go there during the day shopping. It was safe if you went in groups. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd have a metal. Yeah, I have a whenever we go to the city, I don't usually bring my purse. I usually bring like a fanny pack or I put like a I bring like money in a card and put it in my front pocket. Yeah, I would be a countryside dweller if I could. That's my goal someday. My goal someday is to move where you are or New Zealand or somewhere where I just have a little tiny house with other introverts and we just have our own little garden. And, you know, I just want to live a very simple life. I don't want none of this crazy people shooting each other and robbing each other for, you know, $2. And you know how it is. It's just a crazy world nowadays. My dream is to do this for a living, be able to afford to pay for my bills and feed me and stuff and not have to work an extrovert job. But it is what it is. You do the best you can. Yeah, New Zealand, my friend lives there, Daryl. He's married. He's got a significant other half, and his child. And he sends me videos sometimes of him on the beach with the dog. And yeah, I've always felt very, very, very connected to New Zealand. So I've heard it's amazing to visit. I told him if I ever won the Powerball or the lottery, I would totally remove there and buy a house or build a house or whatever. And I don't know, you know, I think everything's expensive over there. I actually looked at the cost of living compared to here in the States, and I hear it's very expensive to live in New Zealand. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. I didn't realize you had family there. That's awesome. Wow, that's awesome. You went there at Christmas time. That's cool. How long of a flight was it for you? It wasn't too bad, right? It would be a lot longer flight for me. And it's weird how the weather there is different too. You know, like right now, it's summer here where I am. It's really, really, really humid and hot. And this is his winter. So he's always like, it's freezing in here. And I'm like, why are you so cold? But they have, wood stoves, or you have wood fireplaces, not like heat like we have here. So I'm always like, oh, I would love that. And he's like, no, you wouldn't. I go, yeah, I'm used to really cold weather. Because in Connecticut, where I'm from, it could be negative degrees, but we go by Fahrenheit. They go by Celsius. Wow, 17 hours? Ooh, Dubai, you stopped over. Did you get to go and do anything, or it was just a layover? Yeah, I've heard different things about UK weather. Lizzie, who runs the Haunted Bat channel, I always watch when she talks about the weather. Just a layover. Yeah, it's kind of like when you go somewhere, right, and they have a layover somewhere where you really want to go, but you can't leave because it's only like an hour layover and you have to get on the plane to go wherever you're going. So it's kind of like, well, I went to Dubai, right? You're like, but I didn't get to go there. I do too. I love watching her too. I actually really enjoy watching her videos. I'm very, very grateful that she did the video when I did a reading for her. Because I've met several people from that video and some really nice people, including you. She's just an amazing person and she's very caring. I love Halloween too. I'm sure you do too because you're goth. I'm actually, I'll have to show it next live feed. I was working on a Halloween style pendant, but I put all my jewelry stuff away because I didn't have any room. Yeah, I figured you found my channel that way. I'm grateful to her for doing that. Well, she had asked me about the reading because, the readings I go by donation basis, but I was like, for the exposure and her doing the video, I would be grateful I'd be very grateful to her for doing it. And she did a really good job, I think. And so I felt very honored. I usually offer, and what I usually do is because, I know a lot of people can't afford a lot. However, sometimes these readings take a lot out of me. The 3 cards don't take too much, but when you get to 6 cards and more, or if the spirits come through, it gets really, really hard for me because it takes a lot of energy and stuff. But since I'm saving for a camera and a computer right now, I just do it by donation basis, which is a lot easier and people can afford it. So, hey, Haley, how's it going? How's the fish doing? My rope fish friend, my dragon friend. Solitaire Haley is a fellow aquarium / fish person who is an amazing person. Oh, cool. Ooh, fireworks. Yeah, you were talking about that in your video yesterday. Ooh, I hope they're good. Well, you're an amazing person too. I love you guys. Tell Jaden I said hi and Bear. I have some stuff for Jaden I'm going to be sending soon. I found some Beanie Baby for her. I think I have it in this room. I was cleaning out this room the other day. Some little trinkets for her, but don't tell her yet. I thought she'd appreciate them since they're just sitting in here doing nothing. I know she does because it's the greatest thing in the world when kids get stuff in the mail. Elena. Cool. I'll remember that. That's a pretty name. Elena's from Elena or Lena? She's from the UK, Haley. Stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy the fireworks. Thanks for stopping in. Love you too. Elena. Okay, Elena. I said it right. I think I said it right. Elena, Haley is an amazing person. She has a daughter and her husband, and she does videos on her Oddball Aquatics channel of her rope fish that she's trying to breed. No one's ever successfully bred them. Only have got them from the wild. So it's really cool watching her channel. She has a lot of amazing breeders on there. I actually have several fish tanks. I have betta fish, which are the Siamese fighting fish, as well as guppies and some snails. I'm actually getting overwrought with snails, so I'm going to have to start trying to sell them on eBay. Hi, Kara. How are you? Thanks for coming. I am saying that right, Kara? I keep feeling like I hear somebody driving in the driveway because the driveway's right in the front of the house here by this window. Oh, I know. I haven't been live in a while. I went live once suddenly, and I was live for 10 minutes and no one showed up. And then I was like, I'll just shut it off. I haven't been on because I haven't had anywhere really to do the live feeds. I set up part of my spare room that I share with my roommate. However, my laptop that I just bought 7 months ago, the one I'm using right now, keeps shutting down on me occasionally, and I'm not really sure what's going on. So if you guys lose me, I promise I'll be back, but it seems to be doing okay now. It's just, I looked it up today on Dell, and I still have a warranty until October, so I'm probably going to have to mail it back, which really sucks because that means I'm not going to have a computer. But it's an expensive laptop that I worked really hard to get. So it's more of an excuse to do more readings and save some more money from the donations so that I can buy a desktop computer. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to be setting up a Patreon account and I'm going to be doing Twitch as soon as I can get a working computer besides this laptop. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. No problem. You're fine. Elena, you're fine. Kara just showed up. So I'm probably going to have to mail my laptop in, which really sucks because God knows how long they're going to have it. But it keeps shutting down, so I know there's something wrong with it. Hey, Kit! So yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm probably going to be doing more live feeds here and on Twitch. Love you, Kit. Kit, this is Solitary Divinement. That's Elena and Kara are in the room. Kara, would you like me to pull a card for you? Hi, Miriam. Nice to see you. Don't forget while you're in the chat to hit the like button if you enjoy this video. And if you're not a subscriber, go check it out. I'm going to be doing more live feeds with free 1-card readings, 3-card readings. And I did a couple pick-a-cards, but I didn't do them live, so you might want to go check them out. I did one for love, and I did the other one in just a general pick-a-card. Yeah, that's fine. You're a Cancer too, Kara. I'm a Cancer too. My birthday was last Saturday, so I've been celebrating my birthday all week. So yeah, I could pull a card for you. So I do 1 card here. Tonight I'm doing 1-card readings. However, I'm offering a special if anybody's interested for a 6-card reading via email for a $30 donation through PayPal, which is really inexpensive. If you want a video reading of a 6-card reading, it would be $40, and I send you a link on YouTube, and it's a private video only for you to view. And my 6-card readings are not like a quick reading like you see on YouTube. Actually, I take my time and I really do a thorough reading for you. And the price is really reasonable. I'm doing it as a donation basis because I'm saving for a camera and a computer. Okay, no problem, Miriam. That's fine. My birthday was good, Kara. I actually am 50 now. So it was kind of a weird birthday because I'm not really sure how you're supposed to feel when you're half a century old. But I certainly don't feel half a century old, but my body sometimes feels it with the arthritis. So thank you. I actually got I got a blanket today. I went to meet somebody for lunch for my birthday, 2 amazing people, and I got a blanket, a nice, really soft blanket, and I got this because I'm a nerd. I just love this. I think it's the cutest thing ever they picked out for me. And we went to Red Robin, which I never eat that food. Oh, thank you, Elena. You made my day. Yeah, Harley Quinn. I love Harley Quinn. Okay, so Kara, I'm going to pick a card for you, and then Miriam and Kit, you'll be next. And like I said, if you're interested in the other readings, shoot me an email. My email information I'll post on here when the video is over, or you can look under my bio. It's parlaydespirit@gmail.com. I'd be happy to do a reading for you. I'll be available all this week and next week. So thank you so much. Thanks, Kit. Hi, JP. Nice to see you. All right, Kara. So we're going to pull a card for you regarding your Taurus, I think you said. I got so sidetracked when we started talking about Cancer because it's been a crazy month. So it looks like, Kara, this is you. This is definitely you. So for all of you who've come into the chat, just so you know, I know some of you are regular, so you already know this. I'm not a tarot reader. I don't read tarot. I'm not trained in the tarot deck. I don't go by all of the different arcanas and stuff. I read through spirit. I'm a medium. And so spirit comes through and shows me with the symbolism on the cards what you're meant to hear, what the message is. So I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I was just going to say, so I pulled this for you. This is you, okay, Kara? So this is you, and what it is it's saying that there's something going on in your life, and then I pulled a second card just to make sure, right? Because I want clarification, because this is just basic you, and I wanted to answer a question about someone else in your life. So you got the Devil card, which isn't a bad card. This is not a bad card, right? This is like the Death card. Death card is rebirth. Devil card is this person that you are attached to, and this is the Taurus person, has a lot of emotional turmoil going on. So what's happening is they're not letting you in because they're afraid to let you in, because it's a weakness, right? They were taught that it's a defense mechanism, and it's a weakness to let someone in emotionally. But what they're showing me is that, come here, Wednesday, that the person's not doing that even though they're saying they're being open with you. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it is a cute looking devil, isn't it? I love these cards. This is the fairy deck. This is like an old deck. This is like 13 years old. I got it at the voodoo shop here in the French Quarter. That makes sense? Okay, so I'm going to tell you this, Kara, because you are a Cancer. I'm going to be doing some videos on Cancers and how we attract, especially introverts and empaths like us. Hello. We attract narcissists, sociopaths, and passive-aggressive men and women, depending on what you go for. It's so true. Kit knows. She and I have talked about my life. Yes, we do. It's like we have a spotlight that says, hello, here I am. I want to cut that spotlight off. I've cut that spotlight off. Yeah, say it loud for the people in the back. Say no. Just say no to narcissists. And what's really sad about it is Cancers are very in tune with narcissists. A lot of the other signs are too. However, a lot of people are very blinded by narcissists and never understand that they're really not as sincere as they seem. Yes, actually, Elena, there is a lot of really good, there are a lot of good traits in us as Cancers. We can be extremely stubborn. And I feel this is just me as I'm getting older. We can also be extremely, extremely possessive about the people we care about. And animals. And animals and children and things that don't have a voice. I'm a little more crazy about too. So I don't have, that tolerant level. Yeah, I'll like beat the crap out of somebody if I see somebody hurting an animal. Like I just don't, I'll go to jail. Like that's how bad I am. So Miriam and Kit, do you both want a card? And then there was somebody else in the chat. I don't know if they're still here. Okay. JP, if you're still here, speak up, raise your hand. Okay. I'm going to do Miriam first and then I'll do you, Kit. Miriam, do you want it for love, job, finances, just one word or a question? Okay, I got it now. You're a Gemini, he's my ex, and I want to know his feelings. Okay, Miriam, I could do that. It's about love. It's about love. Let's see what we get for love. And you know what, Miriam? I'm going to change the deck. Okay? So for you, I'm going to be using the Oracle Dragon Fae deck. I feel very compelled to use this deck for you. So let's see what we got for you. Hopefully you guys don't hear the loud TV in the background in the other room. I have Harry Potter on in the other room for the dogs because, it's that time of year with the 4th of July coming up with the fireworks. So what I try to do is leave the TV on in my room. Gemini. Geminis are tough. Geminis are tough. They really are. Yes, very much so. Geminis are tough with emotions. But also, too, Geminis have that duality. Like, I don't want to say split personality, but they have that duality going on. So, depending on the time and the planets and the alignment and stuff, I'm not an expert with astrology. However, they tend to be very duality, meaning, they could switch very easily. Oh, yes, very much so. A lot of men run from their issues, unfortunately. And no judgment against men, but a lot of them do. And a lot of them are very in tune with their emotions, and a lot of women aren't. So I think it's like equal around the house. All right, so let's see, Miriam. Let's see what we got for you. Love. We're going to pull the love. I know you do. I could tell you love him. I could feel the energy. You can love somebody with their flaws as long as they work towards the relationship and it's a 50-50 thing. But when you start getting to the point, and I'm not a doctor and I'm not a therapist, but I'm very well versed in relationship issues. When you're doing more, when you're doing 80-20, that kind of thing, then it's time to step back and realize, is this what you want for the rest of your life? And if it is, then you have to deal with it and accept that you accepted it or move on. I mean, it's just that simple. I spent 21 years with the wrong person. So I'm very well versed in broken relationships. So yeah, he's more logically minded. Most men, a lot of men that I've been with are logically too. All right. So I pulled a love card for you, Miriam. And this is a beautiful card. This is you. It says, open your heart. You see this, how beautiful this card is. This is your energy, Miriam. You are very loving and caring, and I knew that already with your energy when you came into the room. What you're going to need to do is be a little bit more patient with him, because I feel like your expectations of what you want from him, he doesn't quite understand. And they're showing me let's see if I could describe this. So they're showing me a man sitting, and they're showing me 3 shadows, okay? So what that means is there's him in the front of who he shows the world who he is. Then there's the second shadow, which is the person he shows to you and the world, but mostly to you, right? So you see a little more than the world sees. And then there's the third, which is the one he doesn't show anybody, not even you or the world. So he's reserved in that way, but I feel like he has some childhood issues that I don't want to say physical abuse, but a very emotional. And so I feel like maybe that's the reason why he hasn't let you in that area. Oh, there's something about the 3 masks. You'll have to fill me in, Elena. So Miriam, what I'm going to do is pull one more card for you because I feel like I need clarification. Yeah, see, it's telling me to reiterate to you to be light in the heart, to be patient. Be light in the heart. That's a beautiful card. So yeah, a lot of people that have childhood trauma, like myself, have a very, very, especially men, and it's not judgment, it's just my experience. They have a very hard time opening up about that. It's hard to talk about stuff in the past. A lot of people don't feel they need to go back to the past. And a lot of people don't need to go back to the past. But sometimes in order to heal that scarring in your life, you have to let go of it. It's really sad. Hi, Champagne. Welcome to the channel. Wow. Elena, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to look it up after this. It's really cool. That's a better explanation of it than the shadows. All right, Kit. So what do you want me to ask the cards, Kit? Love, job. I think I already know the answer, but you tell me. And Champagne, if you want me to pull a card for you, I will. While I'm waiting for Kit to answer, I'm shuffling the deck. I just want to reiterate, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel, I greatly appreciate it. I'll be doing more live feeds like this, as well as on Twitch and Patreon, and doing some content on different things like intuitiveness, empaths, narcissists, spiritual guidance. I'm also considering in August taking mentorship for people that are like me, who are sensitives, who need some guidance at a very minimal donation. So it's just something that I feel I need to do. I am offering a special, and I'm sorry I'm regurgitating this, but I'm offering a special till the end of the month, a $30 donation for a 6-card reading via email, $40 donation for a 6-card reading, and you get a private link on my YouTube channel to watch the video. So just let me know if you're interested. You could send me an email at my Gmail. It's 222. Oh my God, it's 2 in the morning there. I forgot that you're in the UK, Elena. You must be tired. Thank you for staying up and supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you're so welcome, Miriam. I hope I helped in some way. Just remember, I know it's frustrating when people don't open up, especially when you're in a relationship, but I think he's not doing it purposely. He's just afraid to share. He's been hurt so much in the past in this childhood and with other relationships that it's just unsure for him. Oh, you're in the UK too, Kara? I didn't realize that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're a true night owl. No, it's not called a night owl. You know what it's called? It's called, what is that word I just used last night because I couldn't get to sleep till like 2 in the morning, which is horrible. You are a, what do they call it? It's those people that are night people. They call it something. No problem, Champagne. I'll pull a card for you right after I do for Kit. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for Kit. Don't be anxious, Miriam. Just remember when you get like that, I suggest grounding yourself and just realizing, surrounding him with love and light, and just forgiving him for not understanding that you love him and care about him. And I don't see any ill will towards him. Like, he's not deceiving you or anything. I just feel like he's just scared. Nocturnal. That was what I was thinking of. So I told someone on Twitter last night, I couldn't fall asleep. It was like 2:30. It was horrible. I was so tired, but you just lay there. And I said, oh, I'm nocturnal, living in a day walker life. And he goes, oh no, those damn day walkers. Because I have no choice, right? I have to be at my work job at 7:30 in the morning and I work till 4:30 in the afternoon. It sucks. I hate it. That doesn't seem early to most people, but to me, it's horrible. I'm not a morning person. I would do so much better. And so my goal is, I hope someday the universe will listen to me, to do this for a living and be able to do this at nighttime because I'm so good at this. And I just feel like I could, my introvert life, you know what I mean? You guys all get it. Hi, Katie. Welcome to the channel. Good. How about yourself? Night creature. If you want to email me, Miriam, we could talk more about it. Shoot me an email and I could do a mini reading for you if you want. Like I said, it's not that expensive. It's $30 donation and you'll get a lot out of 6 cards. If not, I could pull another card for you after I'm done with these guys and get a little more clarification if you want. All right, Kit. Let's see what we have for you. Just so you guys know, I have crystals on the table. I have this beautiful citrine. I don't know if you guys have ever seen citrine. Citrine is really, really good. Ooh, I'm dropping it on the table. Sorry about that. And then I have what's called candle quartz. Quartz is like my go-to go-to quartz. Quartz is my go-to crystal. Get it right, Chris. That helps magnify and help me with readings and clearing my head and cleansing. And so I usually do regular quartz, which is on my table behind me, but this is candle quartz. It's almost like a purple. You can't really see it very well, but it's really, really pretty. I bought a bunch of these to do wands, but I never got to do them, so I just have them on the table with me. All right, Kit, so we're going to pull a card for you. I'll catch up with the chat in 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, so the first card, I pulled 2 cards for you because the first card wasn't clear enough to explain something to you. So, Kit, this is the card. It says, be light of the heart. So, for you, this card means to forgive yourself and stop blaming yourself. It means that things happen in the universe that are out of our control, whether we do something or not. And everyone is responsible for their actions and not always to take the blame, number 1. Number 2, I pulled the second card for clarification because I want to make sure I'm giving you the proper reading. And unfortunately, it's a bittersweet farewell card, which means one of 2 things. And I'm going to clarify this with you. This means either you saying goodbye to your old self and deciding to forgive and working on it, or it's split and you just try it and you can't do it, then you decide that it's not worth it. So this is a personal soul searching choice you're going to have. And I feel like 7. So they're telling me 7, the number 7, which means either in 7 weeks or 7 months. I feel like it's more 7 months. This is going to go on for 7 months that you're going to have to make a decision of either or. I think something's going to happen. And what I want to say is, I feel like it's like you're both coming together to work on it, but something is in the way. And maybe you decide that it's not worth the aggravation, or you decide, you know what, I'm going to put my all into it. And then when 7 months comes up, you decide that you can't do 80%, 20%, what we talked about before when I pulled someone else's card. You're welcome. I love you. You know, I'm always honest, whether it's a good card reading or not a good card reading. Not everyone understands that I can't lie to you. Other readers lie and sensationalize, and I'm not judging them. There's a lot of really great readers on here, but I'm always going to tell everyone, no matter if I know you personally or if you're a client or if I just met you, the truth. I love you. Let me get to Katie first, Miriam, and then I could try to pull a one more card for you. Let me see. I think there was someone after Kit. Who was it? Was it Katie? I think it was Kate. Oh, no, it was Champagne. Champagne. You're waiting patiently, Champagne, and then Katie. So, Katie, keep that. Remind me that when I'm done with pulling a card for... You're welcome. I'm pulling a card for Champagne. Champagne, are you still here? Don't mind the noise in the background. I have 2 dogs. If you don't already know, Wednesday and Pugsley. And occasionally I might have to say, hold on a minute and let them out to go potty. So just FYI. Pugsley has been very attached to me today. So he's over here behind me. No problem, Katie. I can do one for you after I'm done with the other person. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. Come here, Pugs. Come here, Pugga. Well, hello. Did you come to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Wednesday apparently wants to say hi to you all. Pugsley said hi in the beginning of the video. Well, say hello. Say hi, everybody. I'm Wednesday. And I'm Mommy's Rat Terrier. Okay, Champagne, what do you got? Oh, you're welcome. What's it say? Huh. She says hi, Elena. She's a very good dog. She was very... Oh, say hi, Auntie Kit. Say hi, Auntie Kit. She's like, who are you talking to? They don't understand. They're like, who's she talking to? She thinks... Okay, Fox? She thinks I have food up here. Oh, you hear Pugsley? He's barking at me. He's jealous. He is so jealous. He just barked. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come here, bud. Come on. And Pugsley's got to come up now. All right. So we're going to pull a card for you. Let's see what we have. Champagne. About your Scorpio. Pugsley's going to help me shuffle the deck. He's so funny. He is so funny. He is so needy today. He's usually very needy, but now that I set this up in the spare room when my roommate's not here, and I put the thing on the window behind me, and I started cleaning in here, I did put the bed on the floor, but man, he wants to be on my lap. Yeah, he's a good boy. Here, let's see. You want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. I'm tired, and I don't understand why Mama won't let me on her lap. Say hi to all the YouTube people. Say hi. He's such a good boy. Say hi. You're such a good boy. Here. There you go. He's so funny. He's like, I gotta share my mom with everybody. All right, here it goes. Here we go. Why are you barking at me, boo? What you barking at me for? I will be right back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to take him out to go potty, and then I will pull the card for you. I have right here Champagne, and I'll explain it to you. Just give me 1 second. Come on, let's go potty. Come on. Let's go. Oh, it's dark in here. All right, come on. Come on, let's go. You want to potty? Good boy. Here, you want a cookie? Good boy. Here you go, boo. Thank you so much, guys, for waiting. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm back. Kara, thank you so much. That means the world to me because a lot of people are very judgmental about doing a fancy feed and all that. I just want it to be like you're sitting here and we're sitting around the table having a chat. Like that's what I want you to feel, all of you. Well, Kit, you know, I'm always here for you. I'm always here to listen. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, Miriam. I appreciate it. Okay, Champagne. So, in regards to the person that we were talking about, Scorpio, wasting your time. So, Spirit is telling me to tell you that you need to have some courage when it comes to this person. Now, I'm going to pull a second card regarding this person. And this person, it's this card that I pulled for them is wild and pure of heart, even though it shows a female. It doesn't necessarily mean a female energy, right? This person is wild. This person is okay. So what they're showing me is I'm not sure if this person lied to you and has a significant other, but they're showing me them attached to someone, meaning they're either in a relationship that is like, you know, those relationships where people are kind of, I don't want to say an open relationship because that's not what Spirit's showing me. But you know, those relationships where people are just not happy and they both like don't really take it seriously. I feel like this person that I'm talking to you about is he wasted your time because it's like that hope that someone has, like they act one way because they think that it'll change, but then they realize they're too scared to leave or be without the other person. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, young and dumb, definitely. The energy I get from them is very naive. So what I suggest to you is that, you know, it's like that whole thing, it's your choice, really. But a lot of people do that. A lot of women and men waste people's times when they know that they're either connected or with someone else, or they're talking to several people at the same time and they don't think that there's anything wrong with it. That's the energy I'm getting from him. Good for you. Good for you, because some people never figure it out because they want to think. So this is what I always tell people that, you know, they know that I was in a relationship where a man cheated, right? I was very meek and I didn't understand. And I just kept trying to do the best for him. And I was very hurt for a very long time, wondering what I did wrong, why I wasn't pretty enough, why I wasn't skinny enough, because that's how he made me feel. And those are the things that he was abusive about, was emotional. He used to always put me down for my weight and my hair and all kinds of stuff. So I used to take that internally. So what they're showing me is that I'm glad that you cut him off, because those type of people work on people's emotions. So what happens is the person doesn't think that they deserve anything better. So they stay with the person, and the person, you know, can manipulate them. Yeah, rebounds are a bad idea. You know what's really sad is people really do think that they can use you and get away with it and that nothing's going to happen to them. But, you know, I know there's a lot of people in the spiritual group that don't believe in karma, and then there's people that do believe in karma. And I never was one for many, many years that believed in karma. I knew it was possible, but I never really believed in it. But I'm a firm believer in it. It may take a while, but karma comes around. I really swear it does. Oh, you're very welcome, Champagne. I hope I was able to help you. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, if you go back and listen to it, I'm offering a 6-card reading for a $30 donation via email. It's a very in-depth 6-card reading if anybody's interested. I'm saving for a computer and a camera for a documentary that I want to do. So just putting it out there. I'm not telling anybody you have to. And then $40 donation for a video one. Okay, so let's see. Champagne, I'm done with yours. Katie, you want me to pull a card for you, right? Can you remind me what the question is for? Is it relationship and love as well? Oh, here we go. Katie, have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you wouldn't mind going and hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel and going and looking at my twin flame, twin soul video. Go check it out. Do you still want me to pull a card for you, Katie? Sorry, I know this chat is moving a little slow. Miriam, I hope you enjoyed the card. I'll pull an extra card for you right after Katie answers me. I don't deny that they're real or not real. I just don't think they're what we're being told they are. No problem, Katie. I'll pull one for you. So while I'm shuffling these for Katie, I just want to let you know, Miriam, that's not how I feel. And Katie, that's not how I feel. I just want to reiterate, twin flames and twin souls don't always mean romantic. Just so you know, all the things that they put out there about twin souls and twin flames chasing each other and you having to fix the other person and all that stuff, personally, and that's just my opinion and my experience, I don't believe that spirit wants that to happen. Sometimes we meet our twin flame, our twin soul, and it's not romantic wise. It's just because we're supposed to come together to fulfill a purpose of helping other people together. So I just want to put that out there. It could be romantic. I'm not saying it can't be. However, I don't think it's exactly what people are selling on the internet. So that's just my personal opinion. There is a lot of misinformation. I do think that it's definitely somebody that has half of you. I just don't think it's always romantic. It can be romantic, but think about it. If the person's 40 years older than you and they're married, you're still going to have those feelings. But I feel like the love that they talk about with twin flames and twin souls is this soul love. It's not like human love. I hope that makes sense. So I think people misconstrue that like lust, that they talk about in twin flames and twin souls, the lust, and they're like all over each other and then it crashes and it ends. Have you noticed any of those on YouTube where they meet their twin flame or twin soul and then they do these videos and then the relationship crashes? There's a lot about soulmates too. We go through a lot of soulmates as lessons. Yeah, it is possible to romantically unite with your twin. I believe in that. I just don't necessarily think it's always the case. Hey, you finally made it, Tina. I'm pulling 2 more cards and then I can pull a card for you if you like. All right, so Katie, let's pull a card and see what it says for love and what's going on with you. It's all right. I'm not a tarot reader, Katie. I'm a spirit medium. So just so you know, I'm not taught in the cards like tarot readers are. I'm actually a spirit communicator and I read the symbolism in the cards for you and what spirit wants you to know. So let's see. What do we have for you? And I'm pulling 1 card, so just so you know. And if I have to clarify it, I'll pull a second card. So it looks like you have the Elder card. So this is telling you to heed Wyatt's counsel, Katie. So what this means is, in regards to this person, you need to do some soul searching whether or not it's worth it for you or not to be involved with this person. This is elder, meaning a mentor or someone that you need to go to that is, not involved in it, that can give you clear experience or knowledge in regards to what's going on. I feel like you're at a crossroads, okay? So it's one of those things where we always want to give the benefit of the doubt to people that we're involved with, whether we care about them, love them, their friends, or relationships. And so when they don't do what we think is the right thing to do or the compassionate thing to do or the way you should be in life, we kind of sometimes blame ourselves for it when really it's the other person's fault. I'm not a psychic, Miriam. Just so you know. Oh, no, I'm not saying to trust everybody. I don't understand what you're saying, but okay. Some people do lie a lot. If your intuition is telling you, Katie, not to trust him, maybe take it a step backwards and just like watch, because usually when someone lies or is deceiving, their body language and what they're saying don't match. That's a narcissist. That's exactly what I dealt with in my last relationship. My longest relationship, I should say. Of course, Miriam, that's true with anybody. Anytime you get readings, you have to take it resonate with what resonates with you with a grain of salt. But just so you know you said psychic. I'm not a psychic and I never claimed to be a psychic. I'm a spirit medium. I communicate with the other side and spirits and angels and stuff. And if someone doesn't want my advice, they don't have to take it. I don't force it on anybody. So just FYI. I was just giving my opinion about twin flames and twin souls because I don't believe in all the love crap that's all over the internet. That's all I was saying. No, it's fine. I'm just not a psychic. I don't claim to be a psychic because I don't believe that fortune telling and telling you the future is something that I can do for you. I can only guide you and tell you what spirit tells me for you, because everyone's life changes in the instance, in a day, in an hour. And everybody's life can change. So if a psychic claims to tell you the future and in a month from now it changes drastically and that never happens, then it never comes to fruition. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you the future because everybody's lives change. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome, Katie. No problem. I'm going to try to do more of these live feeds. I'm going to try to do Twitch too. I was going to do Twitches on Friday night, but I can't get it to work yet. So until I can do that, I'm probably going to do one weekend night like this, where I do live like this on YouTube and then also on Twitch. I just have to decide what nights. Yeah, I agree with you. No, I don't believe you can predict the future either, because everything is ever changing all the time. I can only tell you what the cards tell me. Yeah, discern carefully with anybody, because there's a lot of people out there. I have a friend back home that I grew up with that reached out to me for a reading a few years ago. And she's a really good friend. And I was like, sure, I'll do a reading for you. And she was like, well, I have this person that I was going to for tarot readings. And every time I go to her, she says there's a curse on me. And the only way I can get rid of the curse is by going back to her and paying her to take the curse off. And I really got really angry and upset and told her not to go to that person anymore. So, oh, of course, I will, Katie. What I'll try to do is let you know on my on my Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I usually post on there more about the live feeds, as well as my Parlay to Spirit Facebook page. And then I'll try to post it on my website as well. I think it usually posts. Happy birthday to your mom. My Twitter handle is also the same, Katie, Parlay to Spirit. And my Twitch is parlay_DE_spirit. Yeah, I'm doing an advice card now for you, Miriam. And then Tina is after you. All right, so let me get an advice card for you. I'm going to pull it from the Celtic Dragon deck. That's this. And I'll pull an advice card for Miriam. And then Tina, if you want a card, I'm pulling one cards. Just let me know if there's a specific subject, not a question, but like a subject like love, job, stuff like that. Don't give me too much information because I don't want to know too much before pulling the cards. All right, Miriam, let's pull an advice card for you. Thank you for staying up with me. I think she already left. Yeah. Elena, I know you left already, but if you come back and watch this video, thank you for staying up with me. I know it's very late where you are. Oh, well, there's a lot of them that charge a lot. Yeah, she'd lift the curse if she was paid. Isn't that sad? So, it's funny when someone, and I'm not judging anybody, but like the $30 donation reading for a 6-card reading is a really good deal. However, there's still people out there that just want a 6-card or a 12-card reading for free. And unfortunately, it takes a lot of time and energy out of me to do the readings. So, I'm doing it because I still have to support my household too. So that's why I do it. I never used to charge for readings a long, long time ago. However, I struggle just like everyone else. So, oh, I'm sorry, Christine. I'm sorry, Tina. Oh, you were going to hop to bed. Good night. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening to you as well. Elena, thank you for coming and supporting the channel. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to do a video on narcissists, so maybe we'll talk about that the next live feed in the beginning. That was very nice of you, Miriam. All right, so Miriam, let's see what we have for you. Miriam, is there something that you don't have to answer in detail if you don't want to. Is there something that you've been waiting for patiently to happen or come to fruition? Because I feel like the World card is telling you that something is going to come to fruition, something that you've been patiently waiting for, something that's going to bring you joy and happiness. Yeah, and is he more, this card is the Hermit. Is he like the Hermit? Because I feel like he's shy about wanting this, but this is going to come to fruition. It's just, do not, and I'm just saying this nicely, it's not, you don't have to take my advice, but be a little more patient because it's harder sometimes for certain people to take that leap than others. So it's just, it's just nervousness and anxiousness I get from the person. I feel like, we as people, all humans, not just females, males too, have expectations on other people that may be unreliable for them. Meaning, like, someone else may think that, oh, you're together for 4 years, you should be married by now, and other people think, oh no, it's too soon. So yeah, he's trying to decide in his heart when the right time is. It's not that he doesn't love you. I feel like he's just conflicted. Hi, Brittany. Welcome to the channel. Can't talk today. Tina, I'm going to pull a card for you. What do you want me to pull it for? What, who's happy, healthy horse riding family? Oops, dropping stuff. Hey, Bobo. Nice to meet you, Brittany. I guess, what you call it, left? Tina, did you leave? Hey, Bugga. You sick to your stomach still? You want me to come sit with you? I'm almost done. What do you have on your eye? Let me see. Let me see. Look at me. Look at me. You all right? You gotta go yet? You gotta go yet? Want to come up? Hi, Brittany. 3 what? I was wondering where you were, Tina. Tina, what do you want me to pull a card for? I'm not doing numbers. I'm just pulling one card. Is it love, relationship, or just a general card? Thank you for coming, Miriam. It was really nice seeing you. Nice meeting you. And thank you for the support. You have a blessed evening. I'll see you next time. General, okay. Bubba. I think Pugsley's got an upset belly. He's very needy tonight. Look at him. He just wants me to hold him. All right, let's pull a card for... I got you, bub. I got you, bub. Come here. Come sit. Come over here. Come here, bub. Come on over here. Come here. Come sit. Come here. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit. I'll be done in a minute. All right, so Tina, we're going to pull a card for you. I'm using the Celtic Dragon deck. Yeah, Brittany, that's my puggy. He's not feeling good tonight. I think he has a little bit of indigestion, that's all. He keeps burping. And he's a big baby. He wants to sit next to me all the time. And because I'm sitting in this chair and not in the bedroom like I usually do, he's upset with me. He wants to be snuggled in the bed because it's 9 o'clock and I'm an old lady and I go lay in bed with him at 9 o'clock. All right, Tina, let's see what we have for you. God, my arthritis in my fingers is killing me today from the humidity. My finger's getting worse and worse. I don't know if you could tell. See that? It hurts really bad. And I have a new tattoo for my birthday. I got it. It's today. It's today Saturday. I got it Thursday. So 3 days now. 3 days old. So I feel like, Tina, this is the card I pulled for you. Just so you know, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a tarot reader. I'm actually a clairvoyant medium, and I'm a spirit medium. So I read the symbolism of the deck. I'm not tarot. I feel like everyone has different meaning of the cards. So, Tina, I feel like there's something going on that's unsettling at the moment. I don't know if it's financial or I feel like it might be financial and family. However, I feel like this is not going to last long. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And not to get too involved in the emotional aspect of it, the sadness of it, because it will clear and the sky will open up again and it won't be as difficult as it's been recently. And I'm not saying it's been horribly difficult. It's just been an emotional roller coaster as well as financially. And it will clear and get better. You just have to give it time and stop stressing out so much, because I feel like they're showing me like anxiousness. Besides you, someone else in the family is very anxious. I hope that helps. Yeah, these cards are really cool. The Celtic Dragon deck, I bought this like, I don't know, 14 years ago. It's just a very beautiful deck. And then the fairy deck I bought like when I first came to visit here, like 13 years ago. And then this is my original Celtic deck, which I haven't used yet. This is one of my favorites because it reminds me of Lord of the Rings because I'm a Tolkien fan. This is one of my oldest decks. You're welcome, Tina. No problem. Brittany. Thank you so much about my I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have it in my whole body, but I get it mostly in my hands, and I have osteoarthritis in my jaw. I just have flare-ups sometimes, and today I actually ate something I normally don't eat. Someone took me out for my birthday for Red Robin, and I had a burger, and I ate the wheat bread, which I never do because I can't have gluten. But I did eat the natural fries. So my body's probably telling me that. But I enjoyed every minute of it. I only ate half of it, and then I ate the other half a little while ago. So All right, so let's pull a card for you, Brittany. What would you like me to pull a card for? Love, relationship, finances, or just a general card? Also, I already said this before, but I'm just going to repeat it again because I know people are going to ask me. $30 donation reading for 6 cards is a special right now I'm running. It's really a great deal. If you're interested, just email me. No pressure. And if you want a video, it'll be $40 donation. Okay, General Brittany, no problem. Thank you. It was my birthday last Saturday. And yeah, the Nightshade family too, Kit. It's really, really, really bad. All right, so let's pull a card for Brittany. The general card. Ah, nice, Brittany. Have you been doing some soul searching, Brittany? Have you been meditating? Have you been going through an awakening of some sort? Questioning things, feeling high energy, wondering why you feel so sensitive around certain people? Because this is the card I got for you, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. Yep. So many of us, just so you know this, go through many awakenings throughout our lives. Some of us go through less, some of us go through more. You are going through an awakening, and this card is a beautiful card because it's the soul scrying, which means you are embracing it, which is awesome because a lot of people freeze up. They don't want to work through their crap, right? And I'm not saying everybody has crap, but everybody has different levels of crap. You're working through it at the level that you're supposed to be working on it and embracing your soul, which is huge because some people get really like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if it's worth it, because some of it's really in-depth, really deep stuff that we need to work through to get to the next level. So what I suggest is to continue, because I pulled the second card for strength. This is the Morrigan. It's saying that you have the strength to get through anything. So when you have those low moments where you're like, oh, especially with the retrogrades, because the retrogrades sometimes, depending on where they fall and what planet they fall on, can cause us a lot of friction. Just remember, you're going to start getting annoyed with people that aren't as open as you are, like eye-wise, like they don't see the things you see, or they don't have the compassion you have. Just remember to be patient. Yeah, well, so I've gone through a lot too, and I'm spiritual as well. But what it's saying is just to make sure you keep grounded, because you're going to go through waves of stuff. And some of it's going to be really hard and a struggle, which is normal because I went through the same. They're just telling me to tell you that when you get to that point where you feel like it's frustrating, not to give up. Because a lot of times we get really frustrated with ourselves, wondering what we're doing wrong. And you're not doing anything wrong. It's just our bodies, our human side of us fight our souls. And so for me personally, and I'm just using me as my experience, and whatever resonates with you. But just to remember, when you get in those moments where you don't understand, like it's that why it's so intense and you thought you worked through it already, just to remember to just embrace it and release it and let it go. And everything will work out. It's just some people are, I know for me, and I'm just using me as an example, I'm impatient. So, I mean, I'm very impatient. I want everything and I want it now, and I want to work through it now and have what I have. It used to be a lot worse. I'm not anymore, but I used to be. So I hope that helps you. I hope everybody enjoyed their card readings. Thank you for coming to the channel. I greatly appreciate the support. I really, really do. Like I said, I'll probably be doing more of these live feeds now that I have some time. And my computer, hopefully I'll get my laptop back. You're welcome, Kit. Thanks for coming and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, I'll be doing more of these. I'm not sure when my next live will be because my laptop's been acting up, so I might have to send it back since it's under warranty. However, I have my phone and my tablet, so worst case scenario, I could do a read on my tablet. It's not a big deal. I just can't do it on Twitch. So look at my Twitter. It's Parlay the Spirit. I post on there as well as my Parlay the Spirit Facebook page. Oh, no problem, Brittany. Oh, I would love to have you back. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and then I'll post here when I go live too. I usually post 24 hours in advance so that it tells you, hey, Chris is going to go live. But today it was just a spur of the moment because I was going to go live on Twitch for the first time, but I can't get it to work. So I decided to come on here. And I'm so grateful to all of you for showing up. I really am grateful for the support. And if you are interested in a private reading for the $30 donation, don't forget to email me. I think it's a great deal, and you'll get a lot out of a 6-card reading, more detail, and it's more personal to you and not just a generalized reading. Love you, Kit. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it, honey. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really does. I guess I'll get going now since I've been on almost 2 hours. And I read for everybody, so that's good. Thank you. And just so you all know, the donation fee of $30 for an email reading and $40 for a video is going towards my computer camera fund. So it's not like I'm just, trying to make millions of dollars. It's going towards something that'll help me to do this, continue to do this. So bye. Bye, everybody. Huxley and Wednesday say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for the amazing support, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah. Good night.